Good morning, everyone. My name is David Jaroszewski, and this morning I'm going to be speaking to you about a digital app called Flipgrid, which encourages communication among your students and increases the digital and oral fluency of your students as well. So, what is Flipgrid? Flipgrid is simply put a chat room for your classroom that's online. It's a discussion platform that allows students to record themselves, which obviously all of our students are very good at, and they upload a video and to the classroom grid, and they can comment and share their thoughts with other students, with their classmates, with their peers, and the teacher can access it as well. It's a very easy and accessible app for both the student and the teacher to use. It's used in over 180 countries around the world and classrooms across the country. It's a wonderful and very popular app used by teachers and educators and anyone in the education field. So how do I use Flipgrid? Flipgrid is incredibly easy to use. It's accessible on any type of technology, your Mac, PC, iPad. Students can record videos off their phone. It can be used anytime and any place, which makes it very convenient for teachers and students alike to use it. Teachers can create a locked or open Flipgrid, and they can put their own questions or prompts that could be on an endless types of questions and prompts that teachers can have the students answer. So what are some of the benefits that students can have by using this? It provides a very robust platform for pedagogical learning strategies. So it helps with prior knowledge, checking the schema of your students, connecting different topics and key terms. It helps with self-reflection. It helps with assessments. It also helps students use video as an educational tool. As we know, students are very deft at using technology. They're on Snapchat and Instagram all the time, taking videos and pictures of themselves and sending it and posting it to their friends. So this is already a world that they're very comfortable being in. So having them meet up in this arena online is a great way for them to naturally feel comfortable speaking, and they'll feel right at home doing this. It also helps further discussion because they see their classmates answering the prompt or the question, and then they'll answer back as well. They'll start to understand how other students think. They'll see it from a different perspective or different points of views. So it really helps with metacognition, and they're thinking about thinking, essentially. What are some other benefits? It helps support self-assessment and reflection by students. So not only is the student reflecting on their own thinking, but also the teacher can assess them as well and replay the video any number of times, can slow it down, assess their oral fluency, and write detailed notes to give the student the best and most beneficial feedback that they can have. It also improves digital literacy. As we know, in most jobs, it's really important that we develop the digital tools necessary in the 21st century. So having these students become very comfortable, which many of them already are, as I mentioned before, with Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook, helping them use making videos as a digital tool is very, very important for them. It also motivates a lot of students to speak. A lot of students aren't comfortable speaking in front of their peers with 34 of their other classmates in class, and they're sitting in the back row and they have to speak to the teacher. A lot of students it's kind of daunting, and it can be somewhat uncomfortable for them. So this gives them a very comfortable arena for them to speak and to take notes and to really think about what they're going to be speaking about. They can also even, like, if they want to, use filters and stuff to make themselves more comfortable when they're speaking. And finally, students, like I mentioned before, are exposed to differing thoughts and opinions, and they get to just hear what their classmates are talking about. So if you look to the picture to the right, it's used in a ton of countries by millions of students. It helps with all these different skills: oral fluency, communicative fluency. I mentioned metacognition, the 4 C's, which we've been going over in our class: critical thinking, communication, collaboration, creativity. It hits so many different learning strategies, and it helps out these students so much. It might just seem like a very simple, video chat room for our students, but it's so detailed and layered, and it helps them out in just a myriad ways. So as an educator, it's very beneficial for you to start using this in your class.